Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Wes's Side Story. Tonight, I just want to tell a little bit of a ghost story, I guess. So this happened when I was really young. I used to live up in Sawmill Holler in Norton, Virginia. So let's see. So I was a young lad. I don't know, maybe 12 to 13, somewhere in there. I came home from karate class, and I fell asleep with my gi on. So I remember that I had my karate gi on, and I don't particularly think that there was anything magical about that evening. It was just an ordinary night, and I was just more tired than normal. Well, I woke up and my bedroom light was still on, which is typical if I would have just fallen asleep and, not really gotten ready for bed. So, that was okay. However, my brother's cat named Chester was in my room, and normally he's not in my room. I had a dog named Tetley, and Tetley, being a dog, didn't really much care for cats. So my brother's cat was never really in my room. So as that seemed odd when I first woke up, and I was like, okay, well, I got up to about the middle of the room, and all of a sudden I heard these footsteps is really all I could describe them as, and it was boom, 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 and whatever it was, it stopped right in front of my door, my bedroom door, and I was frozen. At this point, I was frozen in fear. The cat, however, is meowing its head off. And all of a sudden, you could hear it breathing. About the time the cat stopped. It was dead silence, but you could hear its breath in and out from under the door. Not only could I hear it, I could feel it. Each and every wave of air hit me like a wave in the ocean. However, I was frozen. I could not do anything. I couldn't scream. I couldn't talk. Nothing. It probably was minutes, but it felt like an hour. And it finally, boom, 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 stepped off another 3 steps. At this point in my head, I'm like, oh, it's probably at the front door. It's either gonna go outside or it's gonna go in the living room to mom and dad. I don't know. So I'm listening. I wait for what felt like an eternity. But finally, I reached out and turned the doorknob. I looked both ways in the hallway. I snuck down to my brother's room. He was fast asleep. And then from there, I ran to my parents' bedroom. And that's where I stayed for the rest of the night. So, creepy story nonetheless, but true. Is a very true story. Scared the bejeebers out of me. So if you guys love this story or liked this story, please tune in for more. This has been Wes's Side Story, Campfire Stories. You have a blessed night.
I tell you what the old lady said? No, come on. Wasn't I?